Today we are going to divide fractions. So we've added, we've subtracted, we've multiplied, and we're moving on to dividing fractions. Dividing is, I think, one of the funnest, is that a word, funnest? The most fun things to do with fractions. The first thing that you guys have to understand is a new word that you maybe haven't heard. This word is reciprocal. Reciprocal means the opposite or a flip. Okay? So the reciprocal of 1/4 is 4/1. You flip it. Easy enough? Okay? Can somebody give me the reciprocal of this fraction? Cole? Good. How about this fraction? Will? Don't. That's right. How about the reciprocal of that fraction? Natasha? 7/5. And finally, Brendan? 10/2. Okay, so knowing what a reciprocal is very, very important today, because when we divide fractions, the second number, the number we're dividing by, our divisor, has to be switched or flipped and made into the reciprocal. So our question is, how do we divide by a fraction? Well, if we had enough time and space and energy, we could certainly draw pictures. That would work. So if this girl's making sushi rolls, by the way, how many like sushi? I love fish, but I just don't like sushi. Anyway, what she needs is 1/4 of a cup of rice for each sushi roll she's going to make. And how many sushi rolls can she make if she actually has 3 cups of rice in front of her? Well, that's what we need to find out. Well, why do we need to divide to find the number of sushi rolls? We need to divide so we can find out how many fourths are in 3 cups. Just like when I say, how many 5s are there in 20? You're dividing, right? 20 divided by 5? What division would express this problem? Well, here would be our problem. 3, that represents the 3 cups, divided by 1/4. So we could draw out a diagram. We could draw, let's just say 3 circles to represent our 3 cups. We could divide those circles into fourths. And we could count how many fourths are in them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many? 12 of them, yeah. Or we could do it this way. How would we write 3 as a fraction? Dathan? Now, we're going to flip our second fraction. We're going to find the reciprocal. But when you do that, you also have to flip the sign. So it no longer is a divide sign. It turns it into a multiply sign, and then we flip this. Yeah. What's the answer going to be? 12/1, or just, hey, isn't that what we got down here? 12 cups. That's it. The only number you switch, or flip, excuse me, is the second one, the divisor. That's the only one we flip. We don't ever flip the first one. Are you with me? Now, sometimes that first number isn't going to be a whole number. Maybe it'll be a fraction today. But whatever the first number is, we leave it alone. We only flip the second. We're going to ignore these pictures, and I'm going to rewrite this problem. Who can help me out? What's the first thing I should do, Emma? That's right. I'm going to rewrite this problem, so I'll make the 3/1. Aiden, what comes next? But before I do that, I have to do something important. I have to change the sign, and then I can flip the fraction. Remember, we call that the reciprocal. Everybody say that. Okay? Now, we can cross-check if we can, or we can just multiply our tops and bottoms. Aaron Lingen? 9/1, which is the same thing as easy peasy, right? Who can talk me through this problem? Darius? We're going to flip it or the reciprocal. So now I have a problem. Now I can do this, right? So what would you do? What would you do, Kaden? Okay, you could, and you'd get not 9. Remember, the bar means divide. 18 divided by 2? Yeah. But if you don't like doing it that way, you don't have to. You can do it the way that some of us have been doing it for a while. You can cross-check. What number would I cross-check with a 6 and a 2? How many 2's are here?
1.
How many 2's are here?
3.
Which would give me 9 over 1. Yeah. Okay? All right, let's do some practice problems. Grab your iPad. Okay, today everybody is going to write down the problem. Everybody is going to rewrite the problem. And everybody's going to write down the answer. So, Alan, help me out. What would I do first? We would make the 4 into a fraction, 4 over 1. Next. Change the symbol. Good work. And we flip it. We find the reciprocal. You guys can do this in your head, right? Sure. It's 32 over 1, which is the same thing as 32. Okay. Should we make them a little bit harder?
Yeah.
Let's try... Okay. Who'd like to talk me through this one? Darius. Oh, okay. Dathan.
First you have to change the problem. Change the whole number into 4 over 1.
Change the whole number into 4 over 1. Change the sign and...
Flip the other fraction to 3 over 2.
Okay.
And I cross multiply it.
Okay.
I did the 1 and 2 to 1 and 2. And I got 6 over 1.
Good job. Did anybody just multiply your tops and your bottoms? That's fine. Today you might have some bigger numbers that are a little tougher to divide out, but that is up to you. Okay. Now I'm going to give you one that doesn't have a... Yeah, it doesn't have one of those. Let's go with... The first number stays the same. It's not a whole number, so we can't put a 1 under it. We just leave it alone. We never do anything to that first number. That's our dividend. What comes next, Kaylin? Change the sign, then flip the fraction or find the reciprocal. Can you cross-check or can you just would you rather multiply? What would you like to do? Multiply your numerators and get, multiply your denominators and get. Is this okay for a final answer?
No.
No, because it's not simplified. What could we divide both of those by? So we would get
1/4.
That's right. Again, just like any other day, we can't leave an answer if it's not in simplest form. If it's improper, we have to change it. If it's not simple, we have to change it to simple. Will, did you have a question? Did you get stumped?
Like, should that be our, like, I have 4.
You do? Did you forget to flip this?
No, I did.
Okay, so then, did you cross-check? No? What's 1 times 3? What's 6 times 2? 3/12. 3/12 is totally not the same thing as 4, but it is the same thing as 1/4. Did you have a question?
I think you might have done like 3 times 4 equals 12, so we put 4 as his.
Oh, maybe, maybe. Okay, next problem. Are you ready? Okay, Lingen, help me out. What did you do? You mean, I don't think so. How many 2s are in 9? How many will be left over? 1, 4.5. Hey, you did great up to that point. I think you just had a, did you do this part in your head? Or did you divide it? You divided it out? That's okay. Did you write it out or did you do it in your head? Aaron, did you do this part in your head? Okay, 2 goes into 9 4 times. Oh, sometimes that happens. Not a big deal. All right, is everybody with us? We couldn't leave 9/2 alone because that's an improper fraction. So we just switched it and made it a mixed number. Good work, you guys. No, we're going to stick to these for now. But I appreciate the fact that you want to. Let's just do a few more like this. Here we go. It's a little tougher. The first fraction is our dividend, so we do what to it? Leave it alone, Natasha says. Leave it alone. What comes next, Sarah?
Then you flip.
Before you flip, you...
You change the divide sign into a multiply sign.
Good.
You flip the 11 and 10.
Can we cross-check anything?
Yeah, the 10 and the 5.
What goes into both of those?
5.
1 time, 2 times. So we have...
11, 12.
That's it. Done. 11/12. We know that's simplified because it's only 1 apart. How many of you got that one right? Awesome. Good job. Okay, here we go. Really quick, Cole.